Hello friends, how you doing? Coming in to you live just before 5 o'clock, day 321. And today I'm back to the kitchen. Just a reminder of one of the things that I do when I'm cooking. It's, for those who don't know, I'm a vegetarian, so I eat a lot of veggies. And there's a lot of veggie scraps that I end up having, like cutting off the ends and the skins and what have you, like onions and beets and so forth, right? And so normally I would just put them in the compost. However, I saw this video one time and it basically showed me how to actually make veggie broth with my leftover scraps. And so what I do, very simple. After you cut off the ends, so unusable pieces, right? Just put it in a plastic bag and throw it in the freezer, okay? And when you have enough, this is roughly how much I use for about 6 liters, if you will, of broth. So what do I have here? I have red onion skin, I have onion skin, zucchini, eggplant, some lemons, broccoli, what do you call it? Cauliflower. You know the part that most people don't use, right? So you can save that. Carrots, celery, basically anything that's left over, right? And so, because at the end of it, there's still actually a lot of great nutrients and stuff in the skin and in the leftover parts. And so instead of just throwing them out, might as well use them before you actually put them in the compost. So, very simple. Oh, and the beautiful thing about making your own veggie broth is you can actually decide what you want to put into it and what flavors. Obviously, with the veggies that I have, it's all flavors that I like, so any scraps is usually pretty good regardless. On top, because I'm making a broth, for me, I want to use it to be able to make veggie noodle soup later on, right? So I want the broth to be flavorful. So I add a couple, this is not the right container, but add a couple of bay leaves, okay? So good. And I like to throw in some coriander seeds. Okay, you guys see that? And depending if I want it to be sweet or not, sometimes I will add a little bit of rock sugar, which is made out of cane sugar. So a healthier form of sugar instead of the normal white. And so what do I use? Okay, I use a big pot here. Let me show you here. My trusty stock pot. Okay. So the beautiful thing about this, when I bought my set of wireless cookware, I actually bought the whole set, which is 25 piece. And included in this is a strainer. Okay. So what I do is I put it in here, and when it's done, I just put the strainer up top, get the broth to stay at the bottom, and then I just throw out the veggie scraps, or compost I should say. So it's very convenient if you have something like this. If you don't, then you can strain it afterwards with a colander or a strainer. Okay? So right now I've got about 1.5 liters of water in here, and I'm just heating it up right now. So very simple. Throw the veggies in. Can you guys see that? Where is it? There you go. Okay. And I'm actually heating up some water, boiling another water, see? Ooh, I got some lime as well, red pepper. I don't know, but it's all good stuff. Okay. Couple of bay leaves. These are coriander seeds. You don't have to put that many. Just a little bit to get that flavor in there. Alright, to help with the cooking, I boil some water. Look at that. OMG. Alright, see here. I'm gonna put some more water in here. I'm gonna boil it first. Oh, that smells so good. So fresh, refreshing. Oh my gosh. And then of course cover that puppy up so that it can cook faster. I'm gonna boil some water and fill it up a little bit more. So very simple. If you're gonna do a veggie broth, I believe it's 6 to 8 hours simmer. So I'm gonna boil it up. Once it's boiled, I'm gonna turn the heat down so that it lets the broth simmer over a long period of time. That way it extracts as much good stuff as possible. I believe that is how long it is in restaurants. Obviously, if you don't have that much time, 2 hours, 4 hours, whatever it is, right? You can make your own veggie broth. And of course, you can add some salt, some pepper. For me, I like to add that actually later when I'm actually eating. So that's me. It's up to you guys how you like it. Instead of rock sugar, you can put honey if you want. Or maple syrup. Ooh. Sometimes actually for a different flavor, more of a broth, pho broth, depending on the vegetables. Sometimes I like to put cinnamon in there. Let's see here, what else? Cinnamon. Yeah, cinnamon and some ground paprika. But at the end of the day, whatever flavors you like, just throw it into your broths, let it simmer for hours. And when it's done, I've got a massive pot of broth, and guess what? I usually get about 8 to 12 bowls of noodles with the broth, is what I'm saying. And yeah, so it just makes cooking a lot easier, especially being a single guy. So anyway, I hope that helps and gives you a great idea of what to do with the veggie scraps before you compost. But that's all. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your week. I'll talk to you soon.